Hey guys, and you join me with stock starts. This is the one I've been dreading. T49. I'm going to call it the yin yang. It is a yin yang because or the catch 22. Either one, any of your own local kind of sayings, that means it's like a rabid dog. You don't quite know if it's going to be nice to you or it's going to bite your hand off. So here we go. Here's the T49. Fully stock, it has a 90mm gun. Now you think, oh, that damage 320. That's pretty good. Six odd second reload. 102 pen. Now that's it with a high explosive shell. Previously, I have rolled nothing. I've shot into the back doors of a Jagdpanzer E100. Nothing. Jagdpanzer E100 armour, sorry, in the rear is 150. I used the premium shell, which did 250. Bangs. Bangs. So this is very unreliable. I shot him about 3 times, I think, in the course of the game. It's not the replayed one, that was the T49 with the other gun. So here we are, we have the very stock and very pitiful T49 gun. The turret is not a hell of a lot of difference. It's slower, with a slightly slower reload. Slightly less armor on the front, has better on the sides, but that's flat, tier 8. Yeah, you're not going to be worrying about armor. The only difference is the other turret, as I'll show you now, does have a nice squishy profile. At least you do have a weak spot. There it is, there's your weak spot. It does have a better profile, and I would suggest getting the turret before the gun because it's only compatible with that turret. The stock one's obviously quite... So it's going to be different. You're going up hills, whatever, they're going to see you before you see them. They're going to take a nice shot into this plate and nearly one hit you. You got 1,000 life points with the stock turret and 1,100 with the advanced turrets. Now I'm going to go straight in. We've got full normal. I don't see the point in those. So lower penetration with the same damage. What's the point? Who's ever going to buy that? I'm going to see what this tank... I really have been dreading playing this tank stock. What it can do in battle. Now I have played T49 fully upgraded and I've pulled off some ridiculous shots. Hopefully I'm going to be making a compilation. Hopefully I caught the right episode replay and I'm going to chuck that in. But with this gun it's just too unreliable. AP rounds on it. It's a 90mm. Chuck on the AP rounds from the T29's second gun. Chuck in the rounds from the Pershing's gun. Whichever, it's a 90mm from the American line. Why not? Come on Wargaming, change that one thing just to make this tank slightly bearable. Bring the alpha damage down, I don't care. So we're going to get into a game and then I will see you when we're there. Hey guys, you join me on Fiery Salient. This is T49, obviously, with the stock gun. Now I'm going to play it as if I had the Dark. I'm going to get straight up onto that ridgeline spotting, but hopefully this gun will do some damage where the other 152mm lovely Dark gun that the other T49s on our team are sporting, I'm going to guess before I even... Yep, there we go. And are going to be enjoying. This has a 320 damage average roll if you penetrate, but it's a HE shell, so you should technically do something. Normally that something's like less than 100. I've rolled low 20s on the backs of tanks before. I've shot a Roo in the track and done nothing. Not even tracked him. It's just really unreliable. Let's see how we get on in this game. Oh no, I could be completely misunderstood. shots. Luckily that was an M41 Walker Bulldog, not a T49. Dumped my shot completely. I am on a flat surface. I need to go. There we go. No, I've just missed every shot I've attempted to take. There we go again. I am going fast, but you saw my LTTB. The LTTB was able to move faster than this with a faster, with a better gun, taking out these people with the stock gun, or at least doing damage. You know, I've done no damage yet, and I've received quite a few hits. Luckily, none from the T49s, otherwise that would have been game over. I'm only keeping moving because the artillery is the autoloader variant. So super, so there's no point trying to shoot out a super Persian. Don't see a lot of what I can do up here actually. I mean, like that guy there, he just got spotted at the top of the hill. He was already at the top of the hill, stopped, ready to aim at me when I spotted him. The shell was coming in. So, you know, if these guys that are like 20 feet in front can't spot the guy. There we go. So he did do quite a bit of damage due to ramming, but that wasn't due to me. That was due to him ramming me at speed. So we're going to chug it straight into another game and hopefully get a better map. Alright guys, just got back. I'm going to put it straight into another game and of course be sitting back and enjoying everybody else doing the hard work. I'm going to just be sitting back, taking little snipe shots, pipping at people, because this gun isn't reliable in the instances anyway. Hey guys, Stevie Lee here with the T49 stock on highway. Now in order to sit back and pip at people, I'm going to have to go this way and just sit back. There's no real way to go into town and not kind of show yourself in order to do damage. So I'm going to go up here, hide, and hopefully the enemy will be coming to me. Now a little pet peeve while I'm here is just for anybody that's playing the game. Back chat, this whole rear mud flap that isn't connected to here. So if you stay still I can show you. All of this going at an angle in relation to the back isn't a hitbox. You can shoot straight through there and does nothing. Just a little heads up, because I shot through there. Even though it was facing into the cockpit, it put a massive hole in the mud flap, in the other side of the mud flap, in the engine, but did no damage. So 3 very nice consecutive holes and 0 damage. So just avoid it. It's just like the Foch, where if you shoot the top, the sides don't count. 50% of the time you're shot with the amazing RNG that isn't in any way hypocritical or predictable. You hit it. The sides. Here's a high bit of experience right here. Now I think we hit. I'm going to sit back because there will be people. There we go. Object 140. I don't want anything that you've got. Thank you very much. This is a pretty decent reverse speed. You're not going to be wanting to rely on the reverse speed a lot. But as I said, I'm going to show this tank off as so many people do. What's the point of me going forward? These guys have a bank shots and absolutely annihilate me, so I'm going to leave them alone a little bit. Hopefully we did take that shot on the 215B and hit him. Got more than enough tanks up here dealing damage. Oh, and the 140 just got absolutely annihilated by the Jagdpan T100. Here we go, here's another 215B coming around the side. I'm not interested, but he might be. He is.
Ready to fire.
The auto aim, slightly get away.
Critical hit.
Take a shot, it went far left. I'm auto aiming, so I'm not expecting a hit, let alone
Target release.
a damaging shot. There you go, 15B just destroyed that room, that Type 61. Now I know, because I have one of these on the live server, You don't really want to be shooting it anywhere near the turret.
Critical hit.
But if we can track him and keep him tracked, then we can help out our team immensely. We get a better position. I would like to flank him, so I'm going to. That's my thought process. Okay, right.
Critical hit.
67 damage on the front, that's not that bad. Gonna sweep around him. Now his turret traverse is amazing, I've got it. But hopefully it's enough to get out of the way. Oh, just dodged his shot, and of course he's tracked, so that waffle tracked it off Panzer should be nicely lining up that shot. There we go, thank you very much. It was a bit high, but I'm still alive. Now that did require some brash movement, but if I didn't move, it would have been the FV215B versus the Jagdpanzer E1 Waffle Tractor. Sorry. Now the Waffle Tractor would have come out bad, because it's the tier 9 one, and normally they don't have the autoloader option. I'm going to give it a bit. The back chat's going forward. I'm a one-hit kill for everything on their team, so I'm not wanting to go straight out. Looking more of a centred approach actually. I'm going to go down using the bridge and hill as a bit of the cover. Not in spotting distance for any of those guys. I'm 48 pattern. Below the hill himself. The T57 heavy should push up and damage him. Now, should and will are two massively different things in wargaming. He probably won't push up. Proof. So I'm not going to push up. That's the little bitch way. And it's fine. It's fine. If you're getting the stats and you're getting fine, you're enjoying the game, being a little bitch, ignore me. Ignore me, because it's only because it's not compatible with how I play. You know, I get let down by little bitches all the time. You know, I'm there, I'm like, I'll take the bullet for you, don't worry. And then when it's their turn, they ain't reliable. So there we go, is the M48 pattern. Hopefully he fires before I get going. There we go, very nicely. And I'm going to roll down the hill, drop him in the side.
Ready to fire.
He's not even paying attention to me, so I'm going to take a second shot. There we go. I'm going to get the other side of this hill.
Critical hit.
Took another shot. It's only done 18 damage. Get into cover from buildings.
Where'd they go?
So now, I'm out of the way of artillery. I'm going to be swerving a bit. Take this shortcut.
Permission to engage.
Get back over the hill. Took a random shot, it was worth it. He'd already fired, so I had the chance to fire. Now there was a heavy presence in the town, so I want to get out of the town as much as possible. And I'm going to start capping. Now there's no sense in me going after him. The T57 and Waffle Tractor are. They're probably going on their way to cap now, so I'm going to cap. It's the only logical thing to do. You have no need for me here. So cap I must. Now, as you see, did town go back and help their fellow man in defence? No, they didn't. Of course not. They're going to push forward and try and cap. Now, they may well out-cap me, which it seems they might do, and I'm not going to get to their cap circle in time. So, they have won. So my only logical thing to do now is try and snipe the top of this turret. Oh! And that is all she wrote. Try and get them out of their base, but it's not going to happen. I just enjoyed that last tiny snipe. Going to take a pot shot over the map. Why not? I don't know the specific range of this gun, so pot shots across map. Why not? If you can stop cap. So that's the game. I mean, yes, this tank in stock proves to be little bitch tank. We pulled off an amazing shot. We aimed enough. On the tiniest bit of the turret, the bullet dropped. Being a HE shell, they don't always fly perfect. Dropped, hit the M48 pattern on the turret, out you go. So reliability, been a big issue. 320 average, so we're going to go with 4 shots, 320 is 1,280. Yeah, 1,200, no, 4 shots, sorry. 1,680. So 4 hits, 76 damage. That's not even, that's nowhere near the 320. Now I did hit tracks a couple of times, so I don't really care about that. I was rushing around and auto-aiming, and as you know, auto-aiming is never your friend. M48 pattern, boom, 867. So now that should have been a 3-shot. Should have been a 3-shot kill, but it didn't. So, because it's a HE and because they changed the modelling of the HE in one of the updates previously, it's not reliable at all. I mean, I've had a HE shell hit 15mm of armour with 90mm of penetration and do no damage. Not even full damage to the rest, and it had a blast radius. I think it was the Burt, and I was shooting and trying to overmatch someone's top. So there's no point. But this tank right here is good to sit back and see what happens. Be a tactician with it. Don't think that guy needs helping. Let's help him out, because you don't have the gun, you don't have the speed, and you sure as hell don't have the armour to help him. So unless he's the other side and you've got clear shots and you're far enough away to hide, there's no reason to put yourself in that risk. But I still think it's going to be a great tank when you finally research the turret. The turret costs 18,500, so you're still going to be rolling with that gun for a long time. And then when you buy this gun, moment of truth, it will mount without the upgraded tracks. So there you go, 152mm of dirtness. So that's the last in the episode. I wanted to rush these out. They weren't in very much detail, and there wasn't a lot of gameplay put into them. But that's only because the test server is going down very soon. So I wanted to get those out, lose my voice, and put them up for you guys. If you have any tips on, not gameplay, because I just mess around on I'm not really Unicum, I'm not focused on getting the best out of the tanks. Stats wise, I'm looking at what can be either really funny, what can help out a player that really needs my help, or stupidity, but that stupidity like running into an enemy base, just shooting at whatever I can and dying. It causes panic, it causes panic for the enemy team, and they're not quite thinking. My team gets into position because they all stop and aim at you. No one stands there and goes, oh, they've got him, and runs off. No, they all stop and aim at you. You're an easy kill. So hopefully when I'm back on the live server, I'll have to look through my tank garage, put up some stock starts, which is going to be quite pricey for my tier 10 that I'm going to have to kind of neuter, my tier 9, sorry, and try and get some. If you want specific tanks that you are perhaps trying to get, so say you're on the A43, great tank, and you wanted to know what the A44 was, I have that in my tech tree, so I'll just have to grind some money, get it for you. Because it's stock starts, I don't have to pay for all of the plus, which is a hidden bonus I didn't think about until now, and I'll give you a review. So please like, comment, subscribe. I'll chuck in some gameplay footage of what I've had over this and what my mates had, and try and get a good compilation of Just mega derps. Fun things like flying through the air. Right. So like, comment, subscribe, and please let me know what you think and any challenges in games. I do have multiple games, so just comment, ask if I've got it. If I have, give me a challenge, and we'll see what we can do. See you guys later.